right, good night, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Sports Scene. And it's an old boys crew this evening. Dini Rose, I know you're watching at home. We're missing you and hope you can join us again soon. With us in the studio is young Api. Api, good night, mate. How are you?
Good night, Laurie. I'm good.
How's your weekend? How's your week been? Good?
Great weather, rainy weekend. Mm-hmm. Had a good rest and also had some cricket. And
you played cricket, huh?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
Are you a bowler or you're?
I'm an all-rounder.
You're an all-rounder?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Bit of a 5'8" type halfback, huh?
Yes.
Something like that. Okay. What is it? Medium pace or?
Spin. I bowl spin and I'm a middle order batsman.
Well, there you go. Maybe we should check out, get the crew out there and watch you play some cricket. Okay, listen. Coming on the show later on tonight, we've got Api that's talking to Tony Naidu from cricket, and he also had a Zoom interview with Elsie Albert. Wow, yeah. Elsie, huh? That would have been something that you sort of tick off the box.
That was great.
Yeah.
Oh man, talking to a superstar like her, it's amazing.
All right, well that's what's coming up later on in the show tonight. But Api, please give us a rundown of the weekend scorelines.
Yes, we move on to the weekend scoreline, the Nrl Round 7 results. As you can see, the Sharks defeating Manly Sea Eagles 34-22, and the Broncos defeating the Bulldogs. In the first half, the Bulldogs were leading, then Broncos bounced back to win 34-14, and the Cowboys defeating the Gold Coast Titans 34, and the Tigers, Luke Brooks kicking the winning field goal 23-22 over the South Sydney Rabbitohs. As we see the draw. Yep. Eels defeating the Knights 39-2. The Panthers proving too strong, still undefeated, 36-6 over the Canberra Raiders. And on Anzac Day, brilliant matches. St. George Dragons defeating the Sydney Roosters. What a great upset that was. 14-12. And Melbourne Storm, Laurie. Melbourne Storm. 70-10. Unbelievable effort. Wow. And proving too strong for the Warriors. And Host Plus Cup Round 5. Falcons defeating the Mackay Cutters 30-10. Devils defeating Jets 36-32. Northern Pride defeating the Dolphins 30-18. The Blackhawks defeating Seagulls 17-4. And I think there's more matches, yes. East Tigers defeating the Capras, who are undefeated 4 rounds, 28-14. The Magpies proving a good point over the Seagulls, who are also a great team. Magpies defeating them by 24-18, and our guys going down by the Belly Bears 34-0.
Not the result we wanted to for the Hunters, but anyway, moving on.
Also, the Digital Cup, the first round, the Muruks defeating the Kimber Cutters 22-12. The Snakes Tigers defeating the Dabares 34-14, and the Gurias defeating the Mioks 18-16. Then also we had Hella Wigman defeat the Lahanis 18-16, and the NCDC Vipers 22-8 over Mount Hagen Eagles, and Gulf Iso defeating last year's grand finalists, the Wagi Tumbe 16-8.
Very good. The boys from 600 there, winning there.
Oh, Karu, yeah.
Thanks, Api, for the latest scoreline. If you missed it, we'll take a short time out. But before we do that, I wanted to play a video. It's about encouragement and sports people giving an encouragement. Sometimes it doesn't have to be your mentor, it doesn't have to be your coach. It can be someone just as close to you. We'll take this video now and head straight to the break.
You don't have to tackle. Bob, listen to me. No, Bob, listen to me. Trust me. Look at me, Bob. I'm the shortest kid here. Listen, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're short, you're young. It doesn't matter if you're tall or hit. It doesn't matter if you're fat. It doesn't matter if you're tall. Bob, you are a brilliant rugby player. You understand that? You're insane. You're actually insane for your age. You're insane. Come here, give me a hug.
Best teammate
it's
ever.
All right?
Best teammate.
Really good.
Come on.
So come on. No one.
And welcome back to Sports Scene. Here with me, I have CPNG General Manager Tony Naidu. Tony, how are you, man?
Good, thank you for having me.
Well, great to have you, man. CPNG, besides the PNG Barramundis, I would like to know some of the plans that you have for this year's calendar.
Yeah, it's a pretty full calendar. It's really great that we're able to play cricket and run our programs a little bit more freely now that we've moved into this next phase with COVID. Right now we've got our under-19 junior levels squad, which we selected the top 18 players about a month ago, and so they've arrived into Amini Park, and they're playing and practicing and training right now. They're going through fitness training, fitness measurement. They're finding what it is to be professional cricketers. They're not going to be professional cricketers yet, they're still at school, but we're working with the schools to do both and move them through to the World Cup qualifiers in July. So July 1, they're vying to be not just the first junior lewis, but to be the first country from the East Asia Pacific to play in the very first under-19 female World Cup in South Africa in January. We want to work with our regions. We want to have events. So we've got the Brian Bell Village World Cup Series. And because we've had support from Brian Bell and the New Zealand High Commission, so we're doing that regionally in 6 different regions. And the winners of each, I announced that when I was in Alatau, the winning team, they get to come and play in a Champions tournament at Amini Park.
Oh, that's terrific.
You should have seen, it was a West Indies team, but the whole village, to be honest, everyone came to watch them. The final was, I think, around 4 o'clock. It was packed around the field. You had village elders, you had boys, you had younger girls. Everyone came to watch this. And then when I announced that they were coming, I had grandmothers coming to me in tears afterwards, talking about how their daughters are going to get to fly, granddaughters are going to get to fly, and they've never been on a plane before.
That's great to hear. And also you have the VPL tournament coming up. Please tell us more about that.
Yeah, so we have the Trukai VPL. So while we do all the development stuff, the Trukai VPL is quite it's a high-end tournament. It's we had the player auction last week. Teams have been selected, and now on May 8 and May 15, we're going to see who's going to be the best, and the winner gets 20,000 kina. It's a pretty exciting event, and we thank Trukai for being on board with us.
Oh, that's great. So, like the VPL, you have some of the PNG's best players in also, or is the Barramundi schedule busy?
No, we've deliberately done it when the Barramundis are available. So all of the players went on auction on Friday night against each other, really. The 6 team owners got to bid on players. There was over 10,000 kina spent on the players. Wow. And they're now going to form teams. And, it's a competition that is going to be the highest level competition. I have no idea who's going to win. That's fairly unusual. There is no favourites because everyone had every team had 2,000 kina to spend, and the players get that entire money that was bid on them.
Thank you, Tony. And we have more after the break. Welcome back to Sports Scene. We're here with an interview with Orchids captain and Nrl Dragons best player of the year, Elsie Albert. Elsie, hi Elsie, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Great. How was your season?
Yeah, it's been good. It's like the first season where I had a really good pre-season heading into the actual season. So I think having that good pre-season at my back and then going into the pre-season I had a good season because of the good pre-season we had before the actual season. So yeah, it was really good. I had a really good season this year.
We saw you with some really good hits, and I see you've really have a really good bond with your team, the Dragons team. And tell us more about the season, Women's NRL, how tough it is, and how much training you had to go through, and yeah, the progress and the build up towards it. Yeah, give us an insight towards it.
Yeah, so so like our coach used to say, I'm not coaching an NRL women's team. I'm coaching rugby league players. That's what it says. Like, so in that saying itself, you could know what we're doing at training. It's so intense because every time it says like every time we want to start training, you would say, I'm not training NRL like women's player. I'm training like a rugby league players. So we train, the training is intense. It's a lot different from like what we used to have in club level. It's so intense. It's so individualized that you get to work on your like individual things that you need to improve on. So yeah, it's been really good. Like,
yeah, Elsie. Well, I tell you, you had a great season, and from moving all the way from being a wooden spoon team to bouncing back to coming back into the grand final, and that's a huge improvement. And I tell you, congratulations to yourself and your team. We have the World Cup at the end of this year, and I know you will be our star on that great stage. And I just want to ask you, how's your preparation and your mindset going, moving on to the next stage of this year?
The preparation is going as planned, as I've planned. So that's really good, one thing. So yeah, preparation is going all right. Hopefully I don't get injured during the second season, so I could, hopefully I make the team for the Orchids as well. There's a lot of good players out there, so we have like a good as well, like playing in the NRLW as well. People like Therese Ayton, Paul Ayton's sister.
Yep.
She played with the Parramatta Eels this season. We have some young girls with the Broncos as well. Jessica Reeves. And yeah, there's some other girls as well playing in the Broncos. Like they didn't get to play, but they were in the squad, the top 24. So like those kind of opportunities, it's like it's good that, they gain that experience, and then coming back, they would share those experiences, like me as well, sharing those experiences with the girls from PNG as well. And yeah, we would have like a good mixture of girls going into the World Cup. So I'm pretty keen and looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys will have a epic preparation, and hearing that you're gonna have another season starting around July. I wish you all the best, and I'm pretty sure our ladies will have a great team at the end of the year to take to the World Cup. And lastly, Elsie, as the fans are watching, and also young ladies that wish to play in the NRL Women's, do you have any message for them and also for your family here?
Yeah, I would say, like, if I had a message for the girls, I would say, a lot of negative, like a lot of negative people out there that, would say that, that game is not meant for the ladies, and like, they would say stuff like that, negative things towards stereotype, like girls playing league. But I'd tell them to, if you want to come to this level, if you want to play at this level, just be committed. Be committed and work hard. Like, I think I got to where I am because I worked really hard. I do those extras, when we like in camp, I do extras. People like sleep. I get up, I do my extras. Do your extras, you work hard, and yes, stay committed. Like, those are the things that will like get you up here. So yeah, just stay committed and work hard. I think those are the two pillars that will like get you to where you want to go. And yeah, to my family and like friends and all the people that that have supported me, I'd like to send my gratitude and appreciation for all the support, and yeah, love all of you.
Thank you, Elsie. And hey, keep up the big hits. Keep them coming. Keep, scoring more tries. We have more support. We're going to back you all the way, Elsie. Thank you for joining us on Sports Scene. Back to you, Laurie.
All right, good night, everyone. It is time for us to, well, bid you farewell. Before we do that, we've got a whole heap to get through over the weekend. First up, Api was out at Ella Beach doing some swimming lessons there. No, I joke. he was actually there for the VAR trials, and they're looking forward to the mini Pacific Games happening later on this year. Let's check it out.
Thank you, Lawrence. And I am here in Ella Beach. It's a nice sunny day, and we have here the PNG VAR coach, Mrs. Holland. Today we have the regatta going on. Yes, how many teams taking part today?
There's 3 clubs, but they have 3 teams in each, so it's good fun so far.
So how's the preparation going for the Mini Pacific Games?
Very good. They're well ahead, and this is our second camp. Our first camp was in March, and I'm excited for them.
That's great. And what are your plans from here? Do you have any other plans before the Pacific Games to prepare our VAR team?
We are thinking of bringing an Australian crew down here, but when I get to Australia, I'll find out which team will come and compete against them. Because there's a team that's also competing, racing or training to go to World Sprints in London in August this year.
One, two, centric. One, two, centric.
We are here with Pomna. They have started their tournament, Bring Back the Bib. And with us, we have the Pomna president, Mrs. Ligo. Good day, Mrs. Ligo, and how are you?
Good day, Api. I'm very well, thank you. I'm just excited about today's Bring Back the Bib after 2 years of non-participation in any competition in this country here.
How many teams participating today?
Oh, we have quite a number of teams participating today. We have 4 divisions as per the Netball Federation's new competition structure. We have the under 15s, under 17s, under 21s, and the open. So for today's tournament, we have about 13 under 15s, 10 under 17, and 13 under 21s, and for open we have 28 teams. And you can see the interest in netball. As soon as we sent out our flyer, everyone emailing back to put in their teams to participate today. So the competition will go on only for 3 days. That's today, tomorrow, and the finals will be held on the 1st of May because it's due to the number of teams that we anticipated.
Well done, Api, going out to the VAR at Ella Beach. And then the Rita Flynn netball courts. Man, what a good sight it is to have netball back on. And the tournament, Bring Back the Bib. The finals will be held this weekend. And Api, I'm sure you're going to head back out there. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think this time we both should
head
out there.
Yeah. I mean, Sparrows is my team, so I'll just make sure that we're winning there. But please, Api, if you can now go through the weekend preview.
Yep, the weekend preview, Nrl Round 8. Tonight, Laurie, your team, Broncos going up against the Sharks.
Come on, boys.
Then we have Titans, Panthers, Rabbitohs and the Sea Eagles on Friday. And on Saturday evening, we have the Warriors that take on the Raiders. Going next, Bulldogs take on Roosters, and Eels take on the Cowboys on Saturday. And on Sunday, we have the Knights who play the Storm. And a thriller on Sunday night, we have Dragons and Tigers.
Should be a good
Can
game.
Dragons make it 3 in a row? Well, round 2 Digicel Cup, the Gurias play Vipers, Kimber Cutters playing the Snakes Tigers, the Mount Hagen Eagles playing the Muruks, Wagi Tumbe playing the Lahanis, and We have Hella Wigmen playing the Miocs, and the Dabaris playing the Isos, rounding up round 2 of the Digicel Cup.
Yeah, should be a good game, that one there. Central versus Gulf, always a good match there.
Interesting. And POM CA men's tournament, 50 overs. Purapurana play Coasters. And Raukele and Hoods, unfortunately, the cricket great for Hoods.
Yeah, the late Numa Alu, and we want to.
Numa Alu.
We also want to pass our condolences to the family. But the Hoods games for this weekend won't take place due to the death of late Numa Alu.
Yes, and moving on, the women's games. Coasters will play Purapurana on Saturday, and on Sunday, Wanderers versus Raukele and United versus Pari, and that ends round 5 of the POMCA tournament.
All right, thanks very much, Api, for that. The latest of the NRL, also the Host Plus and Digital Cup and the Port Moresby Cricket. Now, if you have any sports that you have and you want us to air it out during our sports scene, please make sure you do. You can contact us. Here they are, the contact details, 312-9229, or you can email us sports@emtv.com.pg. Now, before we end off, Api, is there anything else you would like to say? Anything at all?
Well, I'm hoping for Melbourne Storm to put on more points this round, and also can't wait for cricket this weekend. And you, are you gonna be heading out to play some sport this weekend, or are you gonna join me for some cricket? Or you gonna? Oh, we're heading off to netball. That's right.
That's right, Api. We'll go to the netball, bring back the bib, and also we might check out also the KPHL Rugby Sevens, the first ever 18 teams. They'll be playing for four weekends at the Sir John Guys. We'll check that out. Massive rugby union feast at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium. And well done to Paul Siwu and the PNG RFU for putting that on. All right.
Yes.
Api, that's it?
Yep, that's it.
All right.
That's all good for tonight.
Thanks so much, Api, and thank you very much to everyone. That's it from all of us here at the Sports Scene Desk. Have a pleasant evening. Good night, and all the best in all the sports that you do this weekend. Good night.
Good night, everyone.